We're here today with Shelley from Stilettos and Beer, and she's volunteered to demonstrate the Alberta Bugle, which is our version of the Newfoundlanders screeching in ceremony. So they've got this cool thing in Newfoundland that if you want to become an honorary Newfoundlander, you have to listen to a big spiel like this and do a shot of their screech rum that they used to trade with the Jamaicans for fish, and then you have to kiss a codfish. And at the end of it, you get a certificate making you an honorary Newfoundlander. So we thought we can come up with an Alberta version of it. So we've got our friend Seymour here, and Shelley's going to demonstrate. So here's what you have to do. Put the hard hat on for safety. Now you got to get Seymour in the mood. So you got to give him a call. Make sure you blow good and hard. That's a good one. Now you have to have a shot of our sugar beet rum to put you in the mood. Oh, and then you got to give Seymour a kiss. That's good. And a shot of double-double as a chaser. And there you go. And now you get a certificate of being an honorary Albertan, just like they do in Screech.
Awesome.
There you go. Thanks for being a good sport.
Anything.
And you're a very good supporter of ours, so thank you very much.
That's a great way to start a day.
Absolutely. Cheers.
To start today off, we got a couple of Geoff's buddies from Saskatchewan coming in for a little visit.
That's right. You boys want one of those fish? You can just put it in your pocket and take it home.
Why wouldn't you?
How you doing? Good to see you. Good. Hello.
Hey.
Good to see you. What do you got in your hands here?
Oh, just some
All kinds of stuff.
goodies.
I haven't seen this. Very cool. Last Mountain Dill Pickle Vodka in the grain elevator. Have these been selling?
That was the last of our cherry whiskey. I just brought you.
Oh, did you bring me some?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Literally the last of the cherry whiskey.
Literally. Very cool. So are you putting everything in this bottle now? No kidding.
Well, 3/4.
What a good idea.
Well, it's not
Where'd you get that idea?
What kind of dog we might want to get?
You can have that one.
Should we take it home?
Go ahead. You didn't get a dog yet? And actually, her real name is Charlie Shooter because she likes to drink shots.
Geoff, would you like that?
Yeah.
Come on back. I want you to try this whiskey.
Well, we'll catch back up with them in a little bit. But for now, it ain't Shumka, but this is one heck of a Ukrainian old-fashioned dance-off.
Here today with Jared Karpiuk, and you're the organizer of this event?
No, but I'm on the executive for Veselka. So it's the Veselka Ukrainian Dance Ensemble. They've been, this is our 36th year. And it started out as a group that who had kids who were dancing.
Yes.
And the parents, had nothing to do. So 36 years ago, they decided we should form our own adult group. We have dancers ranging from age of 20 to 67.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So the evening tonight, you've got a big hall booked here, expecting about 400 people.
Yeah, 350 to 400, absolutely,
people.
yeah.
Dinner planned for the evening.
It's
entertainment.
Yeah, we've got performances. So we'll be doing 3 dances tonight.
Yeah.
And we've got a live band, and then a late lunch.
Yes.
So pierogies or perehe in Ukrainian.
Yeah.
And it's been a successful event for the last number of years, and we're looking forward to tonight.
Now, how did you advertise the event, or do you even have to after 36 years of doing it?
You know what, word of mouth, because again, families, friends come, but social media is a big thing for us now.
For sure.
And we appreciate Righand's support again this
You're
year.
welcome, yes.
The shots at the door or get the evening
Started
rolling.
properly,
Absolutely.
yes.
Absolutely.
So Jerry's actually one of Karen's patients at the dental clinic, so that's kind of how we know each other to begin with. And a couple of years ago, came and asked if we would provide the welcoming shot for when people come through the door to get the night started off right. So it's worked out well, and now they've got our products in their bar here. So thank you for doing that too.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
And it's always good when we support each other as local communities. Now, maybe some people don't understand what a strong Ukrainian culture we have in this area here.
Absolutely. There's, Alberta, I think there's something like 300 dance groups in Alberta.
Ukrainians have a very strong moonshining tradition
Yes,
in
they
Alberta
do.
as well, actually.
Alberta, Saskatchewan, yes, I've tried it too.
Yes, exactly.
good.
So
Very
I
good.
hope they appreciate the smoothness of our liquor as compared to some of that
I'm
old
sure
moonshine.
they will. I'm sure they will.
Well, it's good working with you again, Jerry.
Thank you.
You
Much
bet.
appreciated.
Cheers.
Well, them Ukrainians sure know how to party. And let's be clear, some of them shots were nothing more than juice for those who didn't want a Hiruka to start the night off just a little bit slower. Well, Mike and Geoff are headed down to Three Hills, Alberta to check out some firefighters throwing them rocks around for a big old curling bonspiel.
So, Three Hills, Alberta Firefighters Curling Championship.
Must be this
Here
way.
at
I
Three
see some
Hills.
curlers here.
Yeah, they're already curling. They started early, eh?
Yeah. I guess they dress in civilian clothes when they're not fighting fire.
Yeah. Here we are.
Hey, Geoff, how's it going?
Good, Geoff, and you?
Good, good. Nice to meet you in person.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks
Only
for coming
really,
out.
only really emailed and talked on the phone so
right.
far. So you guys got an early start this morning?
Yeah, you bet. They started at 8, so we got one game done already. But
No kidding.
Yeah. Okay.
And so you're doing this both in Three Hills and Torrington,
right,
is that right? Yeah.
that's right, yeah.
How many people in the bonspiel overall?
So we got 21 teams, so 90 curlers.
Oh, that's a big bonspiel. All firemen or ex-firemen?
That's right.
And this is the Alberta
That's right.
annual bonspiel?
That's right, yeah.
And is it just for fun, or is it a fundraising thing, or
No,
what's
it's so it's fun, but we're also playing for the winner goes and represents Alberta and the Canadians.
No kidding.
very
Oh, so
cool.
this is serious.
Yeah,
it's,
so
it's not just a fun
That's right,
tournament.
but
There's
it's
some-
fun though on top.
at the
It's-
same
it's
time.
a
Well,
lot of
It's
fun,
still
too.
a bonspiel, right?
I
That's right. It's a
assume
lot of
that's
fun.
why you wanted us to
That's
bring
right.
some of our single
That's
malt Scotch whiskey here down to you. So I've got a few bottles of that for
Okay,
you.
perfect.
You got your opening ceremonies are coming this
You
morning
bet.
sometime?
Not too long. As soon as these games are done, we'll get
Is
at
there a
her.
bagpipe or anything?
bet.
Hey, all right,
bet.
you're up my
Scotch
alley
and
now.
bagpipes.
Perfect, right on.
Perfect.
Thanks. And then I used to live in Provost, Illinois, and I did a lot of curling when I lived out there. Yeah, and then moved back kind of to the city and don't do it as much there.
Smaller towns is where the curling.
It is, you know. But I think if we go out to Millet, a little smaller place instead of right in Leduc, I like the more intimate curling rinks.
Yeah.
I did a lot of curling in Acadia Valley, which is a really small town, and the 2 sheets of ice there, you know, that's the center of activity for the whole community.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. it's-
And upstairs is the bar, really. right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that one is just outside on the other side of the glass,
glass.
actually. Yeah,
There's
but that's
no
where
upstairs.
that's where everybody in the wintertime would come and visit and meet and catch up on what everybody else is up to and
Yeah.
have a drink or two on a Friday or Saturday night. It's always lots of fun. Sometimes on a Tuesday or Thursday too.
Yeah.
So we've got our single malt here. We've got apple juice for the non-drinkers. Here comes the piper. Well, sir, thank you very much, Geoff, for having us out here. Appreciate it.
Hey, Jeff. Yeah, it was nice to meet you. Yeah.
Keep growing that good barley because it makes some
whiskey,
really
yeah,
nice
this time,
single
yeah.
malt.
And we'll make sure that goes to a good home here.
Keep the gophers out of it. I'm gonna drive over to Torrington after this. How long does it take? 20
minutes or
minutes?
so.
Yeah, perfect. And we'll go over there and I've been hearing so much about this gopher museum. I gotta go see this thing for myself. I hear people from all over the world come to this.
Let's head back to the distillery.
Here's the gin that you hate.
I don't hate it, it's just
So this is a corn-based vodka, wheat-based vodka, potato vodka,
Just plain, or you?
18 flavored vodkas. We're just working on a new one, a horseradish one right now. Different marketing things, actually. Like, it seems like North Americans are cool with drinking a wheat-based vodka, and Europeans really want potato. And now all of a sudden in the US, they want potato like crazy. So we just signed a distribution deal in Texas that's supposed to hit 14 states. So they want potato vodka big time down there. Oh yeah, do you want to check out in here too?
I want to check it out.
So we're
selling a lot out of your store?
in 1,200 liquor stores across Alberta, and we still do 60% of our sales out of this room. Right now in the back, we're doing one for a local realtor. He really likes his Caesars. He likes to take your dill pickle and put it with our garlic and then dump horseradish and all this other stuff. So we're making one specifically engineered for him. So he brought a whole bunch of ingredients, and we've been hacking up
Put it all in there.
horseradish root, and we get it. It looks terrible. It looks like a swamp. No, it's green. Like, it looks like seaweed growing in a slough. But if it gets to the flavor he wants, it's fine. We'll filter all the particles out of it, and he'll be happy. Yeah. That's the maple rye. And apparently, when you're an
That's why it smells sweet.
ex-oiler, there's some cachet with that. Apparently.
Is there?
So you throw his goalie mask on there and get him to sign with some of the bottles, then
Yeah, it's good.
people buy it. In Nisku here, an acre land's $1 million. And this is 5.5 acres, and I got it for like nothing.
Is this where the distillery is?
Yeah, so those big overhead doors are right here. And then basically from here, that way is the bonded warehouse. And this side's all the production side. And we'll have a mezzanine in here too. And then I can close in the bottling area and not have to worry about fruit flies and all that. Yeah, air conditioning for the
Well, aren't
ladies.
you nice?
Yeah, it gets a little toasty back there in the summertime. Well, we got a hockey game to get to. Glad you stopped by.
Yeah, thanks for the show.
Well, it's time to take these two banyaks back to Veselka and get them some training in classic Ukrainian dancing.
Good evening and welcome to the 2019 annual Veselka Winter Zabava Pushtinya. We, along with the Veselka Association, are so happy and thankful to have you all here tonight and excited to be your masters of ceremonies for our short program this evening.
So first, Veselka will be performing their regional suite, which is a vibrant number showcasing some of Veselka's amazing costumes and their enthusiasm. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Veselka.
The Veselka Dance Association began back in 1983, and it started out as a group of friends that just wanted to learn a little and dance for some exercise. Now, they've got dancers from 19 to 65, and over 30 years later, they're still dancing strong. Live music and dance performances are a staple in having a good time, especially during them long, cold winter months that get a fella bogged down. But for another good time, albeit unconventional, let's go check out the Torrington Gopher Museum that we've heard so much about.
We are at the world famous Torrington Gopher Hole Museum. See if we can get in and get a quick tour. That looks hilarious.
Going down to the Gopher Museum.
So what year did this get set up then?
Oh, here it is right here.
Oh, you got all the history right here.
Right here. 1996.
96.
June the 8th.
How many people you get through here a year?
Anywhere from 5,000 to 7,000 a year.
That's not bad. Yeah,
7,000?
Picture you want right there before you
Oh
do
yeah, we'll get all those pins on the map.
You want to come in?
So whose crazy idea was it to come up with the Gopher Museum
Well,
here?
there was about 6 or 7 ladies actually.
Is that right? So these are all dioramas basically.
Well, those are all dioramas.
Yeah.
Dioramas, yeah.
These are more
Whatever you wanna
displays,
call
yeah.
them, yeah.
And it's all about life here, right back to prehistoric times. We got
definitely.
the cave gopher here.
Yeah, lasagna special.
Lizard lasagna.
They're going after a lizard.
awesome.
That's pretty cool.
We have a contest every year. People pick which one they like the best.
Sure.
Do you add more as time goes on, or has
We
this
haven't
kind of been the
advanced-
set
we haven't
display?
Last year, but like we're running out of room, eh?
Yeah, it's not a huge building for sure.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
But they come from all over the world.
Yeah,
I've heard of people from England that came here that knew where this
England,
was.
Dubai, you name it.
It's amazing.
I mean, I don't think they're making a special trip to come to the museum.
No, but they've
the
heard.
relatives bring
Yeah.
them out here,
And they're going to do like us. They're going to stop down in the corner and have lunch and have a drink.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe stop at another little store in
There's a
town
pizza
and
joint
spend
there.
some money, right? You know,
Yeah.
that's good for your community to have that kind of thing, drawing people in here. Is that right? So this was actually a government of Alberta initiative, like a grant program that got this thing
No,
started?
that's the only time we've ever had a grant.
That was the very first start.
And they come in and they looked at it and they thought, wow, if a small town like this can do this, bigger towns can do it too. But the biggest thing with the other ones is machinery, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And you drive by a farm, you see machinery.
Yeah, this is very unique. I think that's why people probably come to it.
That's why.
Now, when people come, do you charge them admission to come in
Oh,
here?
yeah. Oh,
What's
yeah.
what's that cost? About?
Big time.
Yeah, I bet it's huge. How much?
$2.
$2. Yeah.
Toonie.
But it covers
That's
the
awesome.
cost of the heat and the water for the
Yeah,
year, right?
It does. And the thing is, people say, well, why don't you charge more? Hey, then we'll get less people.
Fair
Yeah.
Go by volume.
Yeah.
Volume's always better.
Absolutely. Yeah.
This here one here, there's a story behind that too. We used to have a music jamboree in town.
Oh yeah.
You couldn't park a car, a trailer, a truck anywhere in town, period.
So
Every
many
street.
people come to it. Yeah.
And everything in here is done by the ladies in town.
Local
around the
handmade
area.
stuff, and you sell the little. It's got some
Except for the
sweaters.
shirts, they sell them.
Yeah.
This
I
is
get those
obviously
made.
hand knit stuff.
Well,
Below here.
she's 92, the lady that does that knitting.
Is she really?
Oh, let's see.
No kidding.
92 years old.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
And they made a movie of it.
Her name's Diane.
Yeah, they made a movie of it.
Did they really?
Holy Heartland. Oh, I know Heartland. My wife watches Heartland all the time. Still to this
No
day.
kidding.
It's been on for a long, long time, that show.
This is where people came from, all over the world, to see the Gopher Hole Museum here in Torrington. That's pretty impressive.
A few pins.
How many of those places have you been to?
I think I went to Airdrie one day.
Australia, Antarctica. Yeah, it's
The edge
Pretty-
of Antarctica.
pretty amazing.
I could do that.
You got the little head. You could fit
That'll
in
fit in there.
We've had some big headed.
there. Oh man, I haven't seen you this tall ever.
Yeah. I feel
This guy
taller
for
than this.
Sean. Thanks for coming over
You're
here.
welcome, and anything that
We'll
you
be
have-
back in the summer on 2 wheels to visit you. Well, great visit to the Gopher Hole Museum here in Torrington, Alberta. If you're out in this neck of the woods, stop in. It's a small little building, but it's a pretty unique experience.
World famous, and Otto is such a great host. He was an awesome guy, quite a character.
I'll be back here in the summertime on 2 wheels. Cheers.
Prepping for a famous musical act to end this week's episode. He's got a 10-gallon hat and a 5-gallon head. Unfortunately for you, it ain't me.
It's still in tune. So Trevor Panzak and his band rolled into the distillery today. I said, we're going to do some explosions. You want to come along? And they said, why not, right?
Why not? why wouldn't we?
Exactly. Now, you didn't pay for your drinks back at the distillery,
Again,
so you're going to pay with a song
I can do that.
or two. If you want to tip us, you can do
We might owe you
two.
a little more than one song, my friend.
Fair enough. All right, let's see what you got.
Whiskey song? Where are we at? There was a time I could drink my tears away, drown out all of the heartache that hurt me night and day. When the thought of you came crashing through, I'd have one more. Now the whiskey ain't a working anymore. Well, I need one good honky-tonk angel to turn my life around. Ain't that reason enough for me to lay this old bottle down? Well, a woman warm and willing, Lord, that's what I'm looking for. 'Cause the whiskey ain't working anymore. Tell them about yourself. They knew my name in every bar in running round, round, round. Sing it, Trip. 'Cause in my mind, peace I'd find. They'd start to pour. Now the whiskey ain't working anymore. I need one good honky-tonk angel to turn my life around. Ain't that reason enough for me to lay this old bottle down? Well, a woman warm and willing, Lord, that's what I'm looking for. 'Cause the whiskey ain't a-working anymore. No, the whiskey ain't a-working anymore.
Well done, gentlemen. I think you paid for those drinks now. Thank you very much. Beautiful harmonies on there.
Thanks, brother.
Out in the pasture field here. Pigeon Lake.
Where it all started. In the old garlic
That's where
patch.
it's gonna end. That's where it's gonna end too, probably, right? Right on, thanks. I can't believe this old guitar still sounds that good.
I can't believe it either. I feel a little bad about what we're about to do to it.
You know what? Everything has its life cycle.
It's the circle of life.
Exactly.
That's right. We come from the earth.
and we have to go back. Thanks, brother. Good to see you again.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
It's our pleasure.
You bet. Thank you, gentlemen. We're gonna retire this girl. I'll take that over that banjo music they play on Moonshiners any day of the week, boys. I'll tell you that. All right, let's send this baby to its home.
Do it.
All right, cheers. You got a Sharpie, Trevor? You got to sign this bad boy before we send her to heaven.
I'd love to do that.
All right, cool.
All right.
Oh.